Welcome to the Cradle of Civilization. Welcome to Nest From Studio, your gateway to the wonders of human history and civilization. Today, we dive into the depths of time to uncover the extraordinary journey of the Sumerian civilization, the world's first known urban culture. Get ready for a clear, detailed, and captivating exploration of Sumer, where writing, law, and city life were born. If you love learning about ancient people and the stories they left behind, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support keeps history alive. The land between two rivers. Sumer was located in the southernmost part of Mesopotamia, in what is now modern-day Iraq. This region, known as the Fertile Crescent, is cradled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. These rivers brought fertility to the land, allowing the earliest agricultural communities to flourish around 4500 BCE. It was here that villages grew into city-states, and humanity took its first steps toward complex society. The birth of urban life. Around 3000 BCE, Sumer saw the rise of some of the world's first true cities, such as Uruk, Eridu, and Lagash. These cities weren't just clusters of houses, they were vibrant, organized hubs with temples, markets, walls, and canals. Urban planning, social organization, and religious devotion defined Sumerian city life, making it a model for civilizations to come.
Perfect.
Ziggurats and the gods. At the heart of every Sumerian city stood a ziggurat, a towering step pyramid temple dedicated to a patron deity. These structures were both architectural marvels and spiritual centers. The Sumerians were deeply religious, believing their cities were earthly domains of the gods. Rituals, offerings, and festivals were an essential part of life, all orchestrated from the ziggurat's sacred heights. Cuneiform, the first written language. One of the most groundbreaking achievements of the Sumerians was the invention of writing. Around 3200 BCE, they developed cuneiform, wedge-shaped marks pressed into clay tablets. At first, writing was used to keep track of trade and grain, but it soon evolved to record laws, literature, and epic tales like the famous Epic of Gilgamesh. This was the beginning of recorded history. A society of specialists and scribes. Sumerian society was highly stratified, with a class of rulers, priests, merchants, artisans, farmers, and slaves. Scribes held an especially important role. They were trained in the difficult art of cuneiform writing and served as record keepers, administrators, and scholars. Education and literacy, though rare, were deeply respected in Sumerian culture. Kingship and City-States. Sumer was not a unified empire but a patchwork of independent city-states, each ruled by its own king or lugul. These kings claimed divine support for their rule and often led their cities in both war and religion. Despite shared culture and language, these city-states were frequently in conflict over land, water, and resources, creating a dynamic yet unstable political landscape. The Code of Ur-Nammu. Long before Hammurabi, the Sumerians created one of the earliest known law codes, the Code of Ur-Nammu, written around 2100 BCE. This legal text set standards for justice and social conduct, offering a glimpse into how the Sumerians tried to balance order, punishment, and fairness. It's a powerful testament to their sophisticated understanding of governance.
Perfect.
trade, innovation, and agriculture. The Sumerians were brilliant innovators. They developed irrigation systems, the plow, the wheel, and even a form of sailboats. Trade routes extended from the Indus Valley to Anatolia, exchanging goods like lapis lazuli, timber, and grain. Their economy thrived on surplus agriculture, supported by the fertile river plains and advanced farming techniques. Art, music, and storytelling. Art and culture flourished in Sumer. Intricate jewelry, statues, cylinder seals, and mosaics showcased their craftsmanship. Music played a vital role in rituals and celebrations, with instruments like lyres and harps. Storytelling was preserved in myth and epic, revealing Sumerian values, fears, and beliefs, especially in their profound tales of gods, heroes, and creation.
Perfect.
Science and the stars. Sumerians laid the foundations of astronomy and mathematics. They divided time into 60-second minutes and 60-minute hours, a system we still use today. Observing the heavens, they mapped constellations and tracked celestial movements for agricultural and religious purposes. Their knowledge of numbers and space was not just practical but deeply spiritual. Language and legacy. The Sumerian language is a linguistic isolate, with no known relatives. Though it eventually faded as Akkadian took over, it remained a scholarly and liturgical language for centuries. The cultural legacy of Sumerian civilization influenced Babylonian, Assyrian, and even Greek thought, especially through their myths, laws, and city planning. Decline and transition. By around 2000 BCE, the Sumerian cities began to decline due to internal conflict, environmental changes, and invasions by neighboring peoples like the Amorites. Eventually, Sumer was absorbed into the Akkadian and later Babylonian empires. But the Sumerian spirit, language, and achievements were preserved and passed on. Rediscovery and Archaeology. For centuries, the memory of Sumer was buried beneath the sands of time. But in the 19th and 20th centuries, archaeologists like Leonard Woolley uncovered their secrets. Excavations at sites like Uruk and Eridu brought to light tablets, temples, and treasures, reconstructing a forgotten chapter of humanity's earliest civilization. Why Sumer still matters. Understanding Sumer means understanding the origins of so many aspects of modern life: writing, cities, law, and complex government. It reminds us that even 5,000 years ago, people dreamed, created, worshipped, and built, laying the foundation for all that followed. Sumer's story is not just about the past, it's about the timeless nature of human ingenuity.
Perfect.
Journey to the beginning. Thank you for joining us on this journey to the very roots of civilization. The Sumerians may be ancient, but their influence is alive in every word we write, every law we follow, and every city we live in. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like the video, subscribe to Nest from Studio, and drop a comment with your favorite fact or question. Let's keep uncovering the amazing stories of our human past, together.